I didn't really think it was going to turn out like it did. It was a much, I guess maybe deeper project, or it went into a little more detail than what I thought it would.
I think it's a chance for them to experience somebody besides me, trying to get them to do some of those English skills that we do in class, but in a more fun way, where they get to edit and all that.
Write lines, it was a unique way to write, instead of always having to do essays and paragraphs and sentences in that kind of format and be creative that way. It was a way to be creative in a different format.
The brainstorming, the editing, the rewriting, just all of them collaborating together to get things and realizing that the first time it's not going to be perfect.
First of all, one of the things they have to learn as readers and so on, and writers, is being able to pick out a main idea. So having to start with a theme or a topic, that was picking out the main idea of their song. And so they were doing some of the same things in that song that they have to do when they write an essay or when they read a story.
The songwriting pretty much fit right in with my curriculum, with the steps of the writing process that we do, which fits right in with the state standards.
That was difficult to come up with. And when we've tried to write poetry in class, that's always the most difficult, is to try to find the right word to fit that particular line and have it still make sense and so on. But I think for the most part, most of them, they enjoyed it. They thought it was a lot of fun. They didn't look at it as an assignment or a job, even though they were learning some of the same things they would if I would have assigned them a paper to write.
I think that it's a chance for the kids, or for us, to give them all the multiple intelligence things, the critical thinking things. That's not just paper, pencil, or drill. It's getting them to think in a different way that maybe they don't always get to.
One of the things they have to do is to organize a piece of writing. So organization of the song was important, to get it into a sequence order, to tell the life story in an order that made sense. That's something you have. I mean, that's part of the standards of coming up with the idea. What's the song going to be about? So those are all part of the 6 traits of writing, and being able to put that all together, just like you would in a standard essay.
Words at first. And then you had the kids take the words into phrases, and then eventually the phrases were part of the song. That's the same thing we do in the writing process. We brainstorm ideas, we get several ideas, we narrow down our ideas, and we write.
The project also hit on their creativity, where they could be creative, they could be unique in how they wrote something instead of in a standard format, and be able to figure out and solve being able to problem solve. If it didn't fit or work quite right, then what am I going to do to change that and to edit that? That's all part of the writing.
I liked was that our kids actually met and worked with some elders of our community. Probably, I'd say at least half of the kids in each class did not know their elder that they interviewed, and they learned a lot about their elder and a lot.
I think for the kids, it brings the elders, I guess, as we refer to them, to life. They see a story behind them and realize that they weren't just this elder there forever, and they get to know them as a person, and they get to see what they have contributed to the community and maybe how they could contribute themselves. Kind of ties the community together, I guess. They get to know each other a little better and see the impact that everybody has together.
Person from the community and find out their real life story. And so sometimes we come to school here and we're so involved in our 4 walls that we don't think about the bigger picture. And so it allows them to meet someone in the community and to see, and those people kind of focused on what's important in the community. And to me, that gives these younger people a reason for, why would I want to come back and live here? Because in our rural communities, we tend to be moving away all the time. And these people were able to show them that there were lots of good things about staying here and living here. So to me, that was a real.
They take the opportunity to work with you. It fits right in with the writing curriculum. The kids enjoyed it, and I haven't even touched on how it would fit with the music curriculum. We didn't even really work with the music teachers that week. We mostly went with the grammar and the literature part of it, and the songwriting and story writing. But it would even fit in with the music part.
Having you over a series of years, they've gotten to know you so much better, and they know more what you're kind of all about, and they just are more relaxed with you and know what to do. And they're just excited when you come. I don't